to the groovy. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop.
It's the NFL. Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 32. And the Vikings
going to the ground again on first. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12. Let's go at the 40-yard line. 72.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
McCarthy throwing on third down. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down. Vikings and their running back about to get back to work. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. They'll run here on first down. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the first.
First down, Vikings.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain. Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Throw here, third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up fourth and long. Vikings, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
That's caught. This is Addison. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy finds a seam down the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Minnesota.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing again now, McCarthy hits his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Vikings, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Now it's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First and goal, Minnesota.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back. Roll, roll, roll.
They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group.
Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is second and 4. Looking to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
The Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. On first down, they'll run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets his tight end on the corner route. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
A gain of 11 yards.
The Vikings and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That's cut and stride by Addison. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 40-yard line.
That play straight ahead. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. That's caught for the first. A lot of space ahead. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back to the well again. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. And great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
That throw doesn't lead to 6, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. Blown back is the handoff. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They took their shot on 4th and goal. Came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
At the 39-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All set now. 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Third and long for him here. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That one's caught by Jefferson. So he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now McCarthy and the Vikings getting all set for the 2-point attempt.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
The Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Now a give on the counter. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
The Vikings, first down.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
The give here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Tossing right to the short side. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
A loss of 5. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares.
Vikings, and this running back headed back out for a new series. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the 35-yard line.
McCarthy looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Now a give running right. Rolling into enemy territory. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Vikings hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. First down from the 42. Play action, McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up second down. Throwing again now, McCarthy. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles will have the football shy of the 20-yard line. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. They're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your me, click. What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, hallucination. I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Jets offense ready to go for the first time here in week 1 of this new season. And the one this defense will need to contain is this man, their second-year running back. The reigning MVP of the NFL, he's back for more.
And what a season he had last year, and he does know he's now a marked man. Because when you have a year like that, everyone's coming after you, wanting to prove that they can be the guy instead of him.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They went 3 and out on their first drive.
Menu narration set to 100.
For the new season, not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 8-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. Looking to throw McCarthy. They're going for Jefferson downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Justin Jefferson, incomplete.
Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And he's missed now on his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
At the 30-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. The Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. To the air with McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
At the 38-yard line.
After 1, it's 9-0. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football.
Entering settings screen, you have menu narration set to 100.
As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of... .26 and also a 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw. McCarthy. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Jets' 46-yard line.
Throwing again, McCarthy. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Eagle, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 2nd and 2. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Wide motion, 70 Timberwolf. 19, Pioneer. Check out.
McCarthy going to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Jefferson, incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Check smash, check smash. Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to throw again. Addison hauls it in. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
3rd down and 6.
Here we go, sack. Ready.
Sticking with a pass, here's McCarthy. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
That's another.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. A handoff as they run the counter play. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. Vikings head out to take over once again. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Motion, motion, motion. Cowboy 80.
To throw from his end zone, McCarthy. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for his running back.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To throw from his end zone, McCarthy. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
To throw from his end zone, McCarthy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
To the air again, McCarthy. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Motion, motion, motion. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. Take over.
They'll look to throw again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
60 Bobcat.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Vikings, first down.
Now they try the right side here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18. Check smash. Go street.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Jets 42-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. McCarthy. Now they go screen. It's complete. Runs over it. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. McCarthy. And it's incomplete. Broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? He'll try again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings have made it a 1. Now out comes Minnesota. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And Minnesota now ready for their next possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that will be incomplete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective... Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be
The Vikings game is over, but his work isn't done yet. Following their early season contest, people want to know what he thinks the team can accomplish as the year goes on.
sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me